It's cold. Why are you out here?
Why isn't everybody out here?
Only presidents we will be celebrating today is Martin Luther King and Barack Obama.
Right now, I am in downtown Miami at a protest against the President of the United States, but I'm a little confused because I don't know if I should be going against Donald Trump or Elon Musk.
Hey, ho, Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho.
The Republicans who control our House and Senate are mimicking all of the terrible, unconstitutional actions that their buddies in D.C. are taking. Keep doing it. Keep standing here with us because they need to know that we are not going to take it. We are not going to take it. We are not going to take it.
My name is Ana Hernandez. I'm a proud first-generation daughter of American-born immigrant parents, and I have been impacted by systemic issues because of people like Trump, like Elon Musk, people that set up systemic barriers for our people.
Hate mongers! Hate mongers!
And what I know is that when our people come together and we fight, we win. This is not a moment, this is a movement, y'all, and we will join forces, and we will fight back, and we will resist, because we are powerful. Our people are powerful. And we're going to take these fights from the cities, to the school boards, to the state legislators, all the way to the federal government, because no one party has us. So we have to grow our people power to defeat this.
Why are you here?
I'm here to save our democracy. We have an executive who's concentrating all the powers in that branch, and the legislative branch is not standing up for their powers. You know, we already have all this money that's been approved to go to the USAID, all these other places, and Musk and Trump are trying to reallocate it, whatever, for themselves somewhere else. It's not their job.
Yeah.
We need to make sure that that doesn't happen.
It's a lot of folks out here. You glad?
I'm very glad, yes.
Yeah.
I think the person who currently occupies the White House has no business being there and is making a chaotic mess of our country.
It's just ridiculous that these things are going unchecked.
Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go!
If you bought a mattress today, no judgment, but that is how thousands of our fellow Americans decided to spend their day today. It is what is being called the Not My President's Day protests. They are protesting in Portland, Oregon, in Vancouver, Washington, in Orlando, in Arizona, in Utah, in West Virginia, holding signs that say, "No kings, where law ends, tyranny begins." In Houston, chanting, "No one voted for Elon Musk." Organizers say the protests are in response to, quote, the anti-democratic and illegal actions of the Trump administration, including what can only be described at this point as a purge across multiple government institutions, like the VA, which provides health care to America's veterans, and USAID, which provides humanitarian aid all around the globe, and the Department of Education, and the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, and the National Animal Health Laboratory Network, which, in plain English, they're the people who protect us from the next bird flu, or the one that's here now. But as the Trump administration is learning, when you use a blunt instrument instead of a scalpel or a budget plan to suddenly and abruptly shrink government agencies, you end up kneecapping the things that are actually essential to American life and Americans and their family safety and a family's money. When you take a blowtorch to all American institutions, as the Trump administration is doing, people tend to rise up and protest.
Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go! Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Elon Musk has got to go! We're the power! We fight for democracy! We are 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 democracy!
far as it went. They said, the reunification of a country.
The American Revolution started here. The revolution of abolitionism started here. The revolution of the suffragette movement started here. The revolution of same-sex marriage started here. The revolution against the war in Vietnam started here. The revolution against Donald Trump and Elon Musk, it starts here. Donald Trump and Elon Musk, they have us wanting to go back in nostalgia to a time that never existed. Instead of fighting for the idealism which we need to fight for the poor and the sick and the elderly and the disabled and immigrants in our country. For them, the past is just a memory. And
It's cold. Why are you out here?
Why isn't everybody out here? Because the government has capitulated. The government has capitulated to a few billionaires. Is what it's done. The country's being raped. We're giving away all of our power just voluntarily is what's happening, and it's really scary times for most of the country and the world.
What do you want from Congress or Senate?
I want the Congress to stand up. I want them to look at the Constitution, do what they've been elected to do, be independent, have an independent voice, and represent the people, not just bow down to an individual, and certainly protect people from raping and pillaging our information, our privacy, our rights. There are no more than we're giving away our protections, not just for you and me, but for everybody else that we know.
Obviously, your ire is with what's happening with Donald Trump and Elon Musk, but how do you feel about the Democrats? What do you think they should be doing?
Well, I mean, my ire is there's a lot of ire. What should the Democrats be doing? Being stronger, bringing guns to the right fight, and not knives, and not quibbling amongst themselves. But you know what? I get it. I'm a Democrat, so I fucking get it. There's a lot of constituencies, so it's really difficult. However, now is a crisis, and we need to really act, be very, very vocal, not mince words, and be very, very present. Don't mince words. Don't be so polite. Don't be so holy. What are you bowing down to? What sort of propriety are you trying to pretend? Like the government is still really speak your fucking mind and do it loudly. That's what I want.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you. Thank you so much.
As you can see from these clips, thousands of people, instead of going out to catch the deals and going shopping, they were out protesting. Now, what is this 50501 movement? Well, the next clip is going to really break it down, but basically the movement is a grassroots effort to protest the policies of President Trump and his administration. So thousands of people have been participating on President's Day, and also the first protest started on February 5th. And the call to action is to stand united and uphold the Constitution. Now, I do have to notice a few things. A lot of the signs were targeted towards Elon Musk, like the sign that said "Fire Elon," "No one voted for Elon Musk." Those are some of the signs that I saw in the video clips and pictures. And I also saw commented "No kings, fight the oligarchs," and things of that nature. You heard chanting, "Hey, hey, ho, ho, Elon Musk has got to go." I would say more than you heard, "Hey, hey, ho, ho, Donald Trump," or "Trump has got to go." You also heard things like "We are the power, we're united." So the question is, who is president? Donald Trump or Elon Musk? And I thought it was interesting that there was really no mention, from what I've been seeing, of JD Vance, who is actually the sitting vice president. I didn't see him on posters. I didn't see any chanting or hear any chanting in the videos targeted towards JD Vance. It was really a lot of Elon Musk and Donald Trump. And I also noticed what was missing are actually black women. So far, the images and videos are showing that black women are doing exactly as they said they would do, and they're resting. I haven't been seeing them, at least in large numbers, to where they could be highlighted easily in these videos. I have not seen them in large numbers. So black women are definitely resting so far. So let me know what your thoughts are. Are you a part of these protests? Were you out there on President's Day? Are you in support of them? Are you against them? Whatever your opinion, let me know in the comments and I will talk to y'all later.
No kings on President's Day. That was the motto of the thousands of individuals who protested against Donald Trump and Elon Musk in cities around the country today. Protests were found in Boston, Washington, D.C., Portland, Oregon, Santa Fe, New Mexico, Orlando, and Augusta, Maine, among a multitude of other cities. These protests were organized by a group called 50501, which was setting up 50 protests in 50 states on one day. They successfully did this earlier this month. Now, in Washington, D.C., protesters surrounded the U.S. Capitol, screaming and yelling for Congress to grow a spine and chanting "No Kings on President's Day." And that was the motto throughout these protests. In Boston, Massachusetts, 1,000+ individuals marched through the streets in below freezing temperatures, shouting "No Kings on President's Day." As Elon Musk and Donald Trump continue to dismantle the federal government, these protests are going to only grow. So we're going to see more of these. 50501 is going to continue to grow, and we will continue to see these planned protests pop up against Donald Trump, his administration, and Elon Musk around the country.
And the only presidents we will be celebrating today is Martin Luther King and Barack Obama.